Hi, hello, we're back. They're doing it again. Another round robin. This time it's different, but I'm still probably gonna forget. Remember last year I was gonna vote in the whole thing? That did not happen. What happened at the end of that? Well, Robin's won. What a surprise, given that Robin was in the title, although I don't think that was intentional, but it was poor optics. And so this time there are no Robins to vote for. That could not happen. Also this time the creative teams aren't gonna be revealed until later. No art, no creative teams, just pitches. So you just have to pick based on the idea, and then as it goes on, they'll unveil more. I mean, there are some fonts. They should have just picked one font. I mean, you can be swayed by a font. It's true. I like voting in these things. I find it fun. I know it's not for everybody, and some people really don't enjoy this concept, but I find it interesting. As for how that Robin's book turned out, I did review the first issue. I did read all the ones that are out, and it's definitely a thing that I read. Then there was all the uproar about JLQ not winning, and so there have been a couple of JLQ things, and they are also things that I have read. Let's see if any of these sound like they have the potential to be really like stand out or interesting, or just let me know what you would vote for, like how, where. There are a couple of places to vote. You can do it I think you can do it on DC Universe as well as Instagram again and here, so the results are different across the board, so that they get tallied up at the end. So just because something's winning here doesn't mean that necessarily will win. We'll see. The choice is yours. You decide which one of these pitches will become a new comic book series. Unless enough people complain, then we'll low-key do some of them anyway. I mean, after how Robin's turned out, I don't know if I want any of them to win. That's too salty. It's too salty. Let's read these. So we got Hawkman and Hawkwoman, the Changeling, versus Wildcat, 9 lives. Hawkman and Hawkwoman have never had children together. Press X to They know that for a fact. Then who is Hector Hall? Hector with a K, Hall, the hot-headed razor-winged teen who claims to be their son. Can they trust their own memories or each other? You can never trust your memories, ever. As soon as anybody asks that question in the synopsis, no, trust nothing. Who are you? Versus Wildcat, 9 lives. Wildcat spent 8 of his 9 lives showing the ropes to some of the DC Universe's heaviest hitters, and he's got the scarred knuckles and reset bones to prove it, but now he's only got 1 more life to go. How fearless would you be if you knew it was your last round in the ring? I do like that they're going a bit more like B-list-y. I mean, it's Hawkman. Yeah, we'll call it Hawkman. Sorry, Hawkman. It's not the golden age anymore. Of these two, I feel like I've seen the top story, I mean, like both of them. Yeah, but I feel like I've seen the top story a lot more recently. There's been a lot of playing in the realm of memories and like, can you trust it? I've been watching Severance right now, so I'm gonna go Wildcat. Let's give some love to Wildcat. JSA time. 9 lives. Wildcat is just edging it out. Do you see? Do you see the edge? He's just ever so slight. I'm stroking the screen. This is why I don't ever film from this angle. This woo Wildcat, but it's close. Next, grouping. The questions, grand solution, stop everything, pun complete. What happens when people from all walks of life are activated as faceless vigilantes, each forced to solve an alternate reality game? Would you like to play a game where the stakes are life and death? That's the question. But does Renee Montoya have the solution? Constantine and the Demon, Vacation from Hell. Arcane Guile meets Hellish Fury. John Constantine is forced to play host to Etrigan the Demon, and the pair embark on a deeply personal and potentially apocalyptic mission. Journeying back home to Liverpool, Constantine must confront ghosts from his past, and Etrigan isn't exactly his first choice for an ally. I do not want to listen to non-stop rhyming, so I am voting for the questions. Oh, Constantine, well, I mean, I can understand why. I do understand why, but this Etrigan, gone the form of man. I don't want to read Etrigan. Next. Team Suicide Squad Dark. Instantly clicks Justice League Redacted. No, let's read it. Let's be fair. A team of occult misfits and monsters assembled by Amanda Waller and led by Vampire Batman are forced into a mind-melting, I hope minds actually melt, suicide mission to assassinate Earth 13's League of Shadows. I do like Vampire Batman, but I've got a whole other bunch of vampire stuff going on at this very moment. Justice League Redacted. Don't seduce me with your fancy redacted font. Green Green Arrow has watched many heroes, the great, the good, the kind, be forever scarred by the darkness they swear to fight, including Roy when he slapped him across the face. Rather than sit by and let any more of his friends fall to the festering abyss, he decides to create a Justice League, Black Ops, what are you, Wolverine? Of fighters who can survive a few more shadows, because as far as he's concerned, they may already be lost. Green Arrow's team of Nemesis, Killer Frost, Manhunter, Metamorpho, Cheshire, I've heard it both ways, are needed more than ever. Green Arrow was worried about what happens when you look the abyss in the eye. I've heard it looks back. That goes double when Johnny Sorrow and Merlin team up. Johnny Sorrow is not a name you hear very often, and so I appreciate that very much. Can I vote for neither of these? No? Just X this category. Do not want. Oh, Vampire Batman. Justice League Redacted. I know, not everybody feels the same way about Ollie as I do. Give me more. Firestorm, fourth world problems. Firestorm keeps coming up lately. There's some really interesting Firestorm like info out there. Firestorm would be a really fun person to do a video on. There's all kinds of like, he's supposed to be Peter Parker, and the quotes are glorious. Anyway, Firestorm doing things. When Ronnie Raymond and Jason Rush make the startling discovery that the Firestorm matrix contains a spark of the life equation. Darkseid and his, can it be less windy? Darkseid heard life equation. He was like, oh my god. Darkseid and his army turn their sights towards the teenage nuclear heroes. But can Ronnie and Jason put their differences aside and combine into Firestorm? Or will Darkseid claim the Matrix for himself and Apocalypse? Versus Kid Flash, the speed of fear? Reading that out of the corner of my eye, I read Speed Racer. I was like, Speed Racer, click. Reverse Flash melds with Parallax. Oh, so he's gonna mess with Hal Jordan? An unprecedented combination of the Speed Force and the fear-based yellow power ring to create a deadly speed ring to shatter Oa's central Green Lantern battery. Again, because that has happened several times. A confused and isolated Kid Flash, Wallace West, must chase Thawne across a variety of alien worlds to stop him and the Sinestro Corps, while his own powers die because of Kid Flash's slow disconnection with the Speed Force. He's getting slower and slower and slower. I don't know. Neither of these really grabbed me too much. I guess because I have a stronger fondness for the Reverse Flash, I guess we'll go there. Reverse Flash being ridiculous is always a good time, so let's Kid Flash it. Kid Flash firm. Sorry, Ronnie and Jason. Black Canary. Oh, not versus Green Arrow? Boo. Black Canary, when canaries cry. It's like when doves cry, but louder. When Black Canary intercepts an intelligence operative trying to deliver sensitive material, what other kind of material here? Trying to deliver totally average, regular material on an encrypted disk, floppy, she finds herself plunged into the world of espionage to contend with an international consortium known as Mysterium. Mysterium sounds more like it should be the name of a drug than a consortium, at least to me. Let me know what you think. With the help of a French spy, just some random French spy, Dina must stop the shadow organization from instigating war for their own profit. The fact that I could barely read that last sentence means that I should probably not vote for it. Green Lantern, the light at the end of forever. A dark, far future. A galaxy gripped by tyranny. When an elderly farmer in a backwater system is brutalized by the latest thugs with jetpacks and jackboots, then you call the Rocketeer. That's what you do, right? To call themselves lawmen, he remembers a forgotten past, an era of champions, a cadre of noble peacekeepers long since vanished. His name, he's sure of it, is John Stewart. Whatever happened to the Green Lantern Corps, and is it too late to reignite the light? I like John. And a space adventure versus a spy adventure for me, it's gotta go space. Space. Oh, Black Canary's edging them out. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta go with the space. We'll see how this turns out. There's more. More. Look at how nice this nice font is from DC Horror Presents. Ghost Tour.
from hell.
A frantic mother begs for Madame Xanadu's help in finding her missing son. Last seen on a ghost tour with friends. Xanadu's reading reveals there's a nefarious being behind the disappearance in New Orleans. I nearly slipped into it. New Orleans. Enlisting the help of the demon Etrigan and Dead Man, the trio quickly realize that they're on a ghost tour from hell, and they're no match for the supernatural kidnappers. It's time to call Sam and Dean. Animal Man, the metamorphosis. Buddy Baker, aka Animal Man, has serious problems. The last writing team broke up his marriage, and he's not over it, and neither am I. His home life is in shambles. His daughter's powers are awakened, and the world needs him, but he's stuck. He needs to change. Soon Animal Man will enter a cocoon, but when the metamorphosis is complete, what will emerge? 100% body horror, all the way, disgusting. Maybe they'll fix their marriage. That's a dream I'm having. That's not gonna happen. Animal Man. Whoa. Focus. And there's two more sets. All right. Green Lantern, the birth of conspiracy. In 1947, 3 events kindled America's fascination with UFOs: the Men in Black, flying saucer sightings, and the Roswell crash. 3 low-level government employees tasked with monitoring superheroes realized that one person was at all 3 events: the Green Lantern. He hasn't been seen since. Versus Captain Carrot and his best friend Darkseid. No, it's funny. Recently, Captain Carrot has come up a lot on this channel. People want the carrot, but they also say you can't talk about him without talking about his friends. So put some respect on Captain Carrot's friends. The interdimensional space epic no one asked for. Darkseid is trying to eliminate the newest new god, but the extremely furious, yes, we hate us too, Zoo Crew is determined to reach their long foretold Captain Carrot first before friendship ruins everything. That does sound very cute. It sounds cute. It sounds like it could be fun. I am a little tempted, but I just think that the Green Lantern one sounds like it could be a bit more interesting. It's probably gonna be Alan, and I do like Alan, so Green Lantern. Sorry, Captain Carrot. Another time. Superboy, the man of tomorrow. Sorry, Connor, not anymore. John Kent usurped you. Determined to find his place in a strange universe, Connor Kent / Superboy leaves Earth behind. But his journey of self-discovery brings him face to face with a group of freedom fighters who challenge not just everything Connor stands for, but what it means to bear the Superman crest. Please tell me that he wore that t-shirt into space, or maybe he's dressed in his like 90s regalia, but I love the idea that he's just flying around space in like a t-shirt and jeans. Versus Cyborg, Cyber Gods. Cyborg has grown so powerful, he no longer needs to leave his cold metal lair. Oh, is he a man or machine? That's where we're going, right? He fights the good fight, but only virtually with cyborg replicas. Tony Starking it up. When the supervillain Gizmo and Clarion, the Witch Boy, mix magic and tech, they become powerful technomancers. Sold, but I'll finish reading it. Cyborg is joined by Beast Boy, who tries to remind him of his true power, his human spirit. Cyborg must reconnect with his human side. Is he a man or a machine? And face the world, or Gizmo will become an omnipotent, unchallenged cyber god, and Clarion will get what he's always wanted: chaos and destruction. Technomancer. Sold at Technomancer. The fusion of magic and tech, or even like playing with like technopaths, technomancy, all of that stuff, not done enough. Cyborg. Cyborg all the way. Booyah. I'll say it. He's not winning. I don't care. I feel secure in my choice. So yeah, that's this round. It's definitely more eclectic this time, and I think more eclectic, but also more focused and better balanced. The way they've paired them off is a lot better. The pitches are a lot more solid. It's definitely going more this time on concept versus just like, you like this person, look at this art. It seems to be more streamlined. Still not a proper round robin, but I do like this format better. What I hope they don't do, I hope when they reveal the next round, they don't reveal who the creative teams would have been for the other one. No, just let it go. No FOMO, just let it go. We're going forward. So let me know, which ones would you have picked? Which ones would you vote for? Which ones do you think sound good? Do you hate all of them? Do you just wish this concept would go sit in a corner and have a timeout? It knows what it did? Tell me things down below. Which ones grabbed you? Which would you like to win? Look, there's no Robin ones this time, so no one can accuse it of being like slated towards more Robin books. This angle's a lot. I feel like I should game now because I'm over here already. Like, what's up, guys? We're gonna do some superhero games, except not, because Warner Brothers would come to my house and kick down my door. Let's see if I remember to vote in round 2. I think because I'm so convinced that I'm gonna forget, that I'll remember to forget, which means I'll remember. that makes all the sense. So yeah, I'll see you again soon. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and yes, bye-bye.